Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Today we'll see what is dependency injection. So this is another important question in C# interviews. So you can expect from any interviewer they will be asking what is dependency injection and what is your understanding on that. So let us see what is dependency injection. So as the name suggests, it says okay, it is depending on something like say that you have a class and we are making the class to be dependent on something else. So how we are going to do that? So to do that actually, so what right now we have inbuilt features which is available in .NET 8 or .NET 7, whatever the version you're going to use. It's one like once it reaches to .NET Core, so dependency injection is part of the framework. So before that, when you're using .NET framework, I think we just had to go for a different dependency DLLs again to achieve the dependency injection. I think we were just using Artifact or some other DLLs to achieve that. So here you don't have to worry about that because dependency injection is a part of the framework already. So what you have to do, you just have to go ahead and register properly in the start program.cs file. So what exactly and how exactly you're going to do that now to achieve the dependency injection? So let me just make you understand what exactly it is now first. So let me have a class here. So I just created a class. You can see here, I just created a class and this class is having a constructor. So what I'm saying here, okay, this is a truck classification and this class is completely depending on the iTruck. That means it's dependent on this particular object. So what exactly it is? It is what is this iTruck contains? iTruck contains it's a truck type. So end of the day, truck classification is completely dependent on the other class that is a truck. That means this class cannot be executed if we don't have a proper object for the class truck. So let us do that. What I have done just to save your time, just created the interface just before this call so that we can just try to finish up this call in very short. So idea is to just understand the concept of it irrespective of you guys just typing it with me or just if you want to just code and you can just type it yourself and give a try on this. So first what I did here, I just created a interface. I just call it as truck type. So here what I'm trying to do, I'm just trying to have a class, a truck class, where there'll be different kinds of trucks, right? So you can just like have a class to identify what is our truck type or what will be the truck name, something kind of a logic we can just go ahead and write it over there. So here, the same interface, I'm just going to unite in the truck. So as you guys know, this interface it will have only the definition. It will not have any implementation. So if you guys don't know what is interfaces and what is abstract classes, in the previous videos I just covered these topics. You can go back and check it out what exactly these do. So I have implemented this truck type here. You can see it is just returning, okay, it is returning one of the truck type. Okay, it's a Bharat Benz. It's a name of the truck. I just use it as a reference here. And we are what we're doing here, we're just calling this method in the get truck classification, which is present in the truck classification method. So the next point here is okay, so now we have the only the interface, how the object will be created for this, how we are going to pass the object for this. So as I mentioned, dependency injection is part of the .NET framework now, so .NET Core. And I mean the project which I created right now is used by .NET 6, so ideally it should be available for you. So to do that, what we have to do, we can just see here, we just have to go back and register it. Okay, so if you guys don't know what is scoped, what is transient, and what is singleton, these are all the different dependency lifetimes. So dependency lifetimes is something like uh, what is a lifetime definition? The service lifetime defines the conditions under where a new service instance will be created. Okay, there are three types ideally: transient, scoped, and singleton. What is transient? When it creates a whenever the request happened, uh, the instance, what we can call it, instance created every time they're requested. Scoped is something created once per scope, and that is web request or any other units. Singleton, it's created only for the first request, and the instance, what you can say that once the instance is created, right, it is created only for the first request. If a particular instance is specified at the registration time, the instance will be provided to all the consumers of the registration type. So here the registration type, in a sense, okay, see, here I'm just like using an interface, and I'm just saying, okay, this is going to be the add transient or something. And if I'm using it in multiple classes, it is it's going to be the same for the different kind of consumers. So example, if I deploy this application somewhere in a common repository, and the common repository is used by multiple people, all the consumers, what we call the users, they will get a single object. They're not going to get different object for the singleton. So similar to that, they can just go ahead and declare uh, the lifetime of your service based on your requirement. So ideally dependency lifetimes, it's up to you like how we're going to define it. So here I'm just making it as add scoped. So this is a very much important part. So let me comment out as of this now. So let me just start running this code. I'm expecting an exception because it is having some dependency. So just try to understand the exception. So the one of the best way to just get hands-on with the code is getting the exception. So if once you get an exception, don't get panic on that. Just take it as a challenge. Once you get an exception, there is a opportunity to learn something new, right? So here, what is saying, unable to resolve the service type, .NET interview, dependency injection, iTruck. It is saying, okay, iTruck, you have made a class saying, okay, that particular class is depending on this iTruck. But I don't see anything or any object I can create for this particular thing. It's unable to activate the what are the iTruck, what are the things which have been injected in one of our classes. So where we injected this iTruck, if we go back here, if you remember it properly, you can just see in the truck classifications, I'm just saying, okay, this particular class is completely depending on the iTruck. So without the object of this, that should not work at all. That's what it is saying here. And if I go back to this code again, if I just remove that, and what we have to get rid of that exception, we just have to go back and add this piece of code. Here we are saying to the services, just okay, just make it as add scoped and create an instance for the truck wherever you find a dependency on that. So I'll just go to execute that. So you can see here the truck, what is the object code created here. So I could have put the breakpoint here. Let me just rerun it again. I'll just try to run it. So I'm expecting the constructor to get called. Yes. What is saying here? Yes, the object got created for this. What is this? You can just click on this. Okay, this is a type of a truck class. So let us go back to this. Okay, it got executed and it returned something. And the type what we got here, we got the value Bharat pens. So this is what the dependency injection, guys. And you can let me know if you guys have any questions on it. I'm just trying to keep it as simple as possible. And there are some scenarios like a same interface is getting used across multiple classes, and there will be some conflict always. Just like you can find a lot of issues coming with the dependency injection. That is something a huge part of it, and you'll always learn with the experience. But so far, for being a fresher, or even if you're experienced, I think this is something like which will help you to at least give them some explanation about okay, what exactly the dependency injection. And that's all regarding the dependency injection. And let me know if you guys have any questions on this. Please put that in the comment section. And as you guys know, we do train the people for the interviews, and we do help them to get into the job, and we'll just support them for the whatever the career path they're choosing it. So we do have multiple technologies stack employees, and we are good in training in those areas. If you're looking for training in all these technologies, please do contact us. You can just WhatsApp me in the phone number, or you can just try to connect to the Telegram channel. I think the channel description in the we can just provide the Telegram link over there, and you can just Just subscribe to that, and we can get the updates on the videos we're going to upload it. So thank you so much for watching, and all the best for your interviews. See you again, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.